Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Portland Trail Blazers have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome, fans, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got the Beast. Thompson is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Tamani Kamara. And it's Doncic in at the 2. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander going in. And the dunk by SGA.
And one of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over.
Thompson, a screen on Williams. LeVee's passes to Thompson. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
Thompson sets the pick for Doncic. Pass to Thompson. And Wembanyama inside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Dort grabs the miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Holmgren against Doncic. It's stolen. Here's Kamara. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Trailblazers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. No good on that. And he's good on the second. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Outside Williams. Holmgren. Holmgren on the foul.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Doncic down low. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Thunder have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's the Beast. Got a piece of it. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Dort misses. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Doncic's shot is good.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Here's the Beast, and that one is hammered home.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Portland making their last shot. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Portland trailing here. Doncic passes to Wembanyama. From deep. Offensive rebound at the top of the key. Kamara. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Does he even have to jump? Do we have a vertical on Vic?
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Here's Dort. There's the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Pass to the Beast. Back to Thompson. And stolen by Williams. Now, here's SGA. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Wembanyama. Now Doncic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Dort. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wembanyama and the back. basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Oklahoma City trailing. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Oklahoma City making a change. Wallace is checked in. Portland also making some changes. Koulibaly comes in for Tamani Kamara. And it's Sharp in for Luka Doncic. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Trailing by 2. Holmgren kicks to Wallace. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And that's in. Nice feet on the play.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Trailblazers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Wallace. A shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Holmgren looking around. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
That shot, the 3, is very volatile. On games when it's falling, you can beat anyone, but when you're leaning on it and you go cold, tough sledding.
Here's the Beast following the score by Oklahoma City. Wembanyama, a screen on Wallace. In shot opportunity, the Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Holmgren. And the call. The shot that sends him to the line. That one on Thompson.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Williams. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. Trailblazers trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Wembanyama.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with a forceful finish.
Wembanyama has gotten half of his 10 shots to fall. 5 makes from the field so far. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. checked in for Oklahoma City. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, third.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Trailblazers on D. It's a three-point game. A wide open look here for Caruso. Off target from three-point range. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Loads it up for Williams. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Here's Wallace. Scoreless thus far. Outside Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein inside. Wembanyama on him. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And Aaron Wiggins is subbed in for SGA. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's the beast. Holmgren comes with the double team. Wallace against Wembanyama. Pass to the beast. 5 on the clock. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Williams looking over the floor. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Caruso. Still yet to score. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total shape. Good luck trying to stop him now.
And Wembanyama down low. Working on Holmgren.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James. Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
To applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switch here also for Portland. Doncic is checked in. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Back to Holmgren. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Doncic with the second effort. Williams dishes to Doncic. Williams a screen on Wallace. Doncic passes to Williams. Here's Wembanyama. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Caruso kicks to Wallace. Pass to Wiggins. Holmgren with it. He has 5. Wallace finds Caruso. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's Doncic. And that one... Clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
What determination from Doncic pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Thompson is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. All free throws good from Doncic. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Holmgren. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Portland.
The Thunder have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Sharp with a screen on Wiggins. Doncic passes to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Portland. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Right back after this break. And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second quarter. Luka Doncic out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Rob Williams. Then it's Sharp, and it's Thompson in at the 2. Now here's Holmgren. Caruso, no good. Now here's Sharp, covered by Joe.
And no one questions Sharp's ability to put the defender in some impossible position.
This is his first. Chance at the line tonight. The free throw drops for Sharp. And Sharp drops them both.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shake Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Now here's Wallace. Still without a basket. Wiggins outside. Over in the corner, Caruso. A 3-ball. And it's Portland with the rebound. Pass to Doncic. Over Wiggins. And he can't bank that one in. Thunder trailing by 7. Now Wallace. Here's the screen. And it's off from three-point range. On the wing, Doncic. And taken away by Wallace. Pushing it up. Here's Joe. Williams with the block.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Dort's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Williams. Toumani Camara comes in for Luka Doncic. And it's the beast in for Shaedon Sharp. The shot by Thompson, no good. Thunder trailing by 8. Now Caruso. Nothing on the board. Pass to Holmgren. Wiggins outside. And here's Wallace. Goes up on the wing. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Thompson finds Koulibaly. Back to Thompson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. And you look at the beast, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved. And, of course, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just behind him.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
And taken away by Wallace. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And he drives in, and that one's good. Caruso.
Look at how Caruso holds nothing back when he cuts his way to a bucket.
Portland leading by 6. Here's the Beast. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Portland making their last shot. Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. It's 3 pointers off the mark.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Back to Koulibaly. Pass to Johnson. Front past the arc. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Now Caruso. And here is Wallace. No scoring in this one. And the basket is good. Got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Williams, he's checked in for Wiggins. Portland also making some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Koulibaly. And it's Sharp in for Klay Thompson. Here's the Beast. He's got 6. Into the lane. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
No good on that one. Nice defense from George. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Thompson outside. There's a screen by Kamara. Thompson finds Kamara. And stolen by Wallace. And it's Jordan off the drive. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Tough play there by Williams. Finishing that one off. Wow. Getting fouled.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. So timeout called here. The first for Portland. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Portland. Doncic comes in for Amen Thompson.
And Jalen Williams' game is unique. His combination of power and finesse, you don't see that many with that skill set.
Portland leading by 3. Here's the Beast. He's got 8. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
And it's clear the defense has no answer for Wembanyama. And until they do, keep getting him the ball.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. T right on him. The layup off target. Inside, Holmgren with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Here's the Beast, and he uses the glass on the layup. The Beast's got 10 points in the game.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Now here's Caruso. Holmgren sets the screen for Caruso. No good on the triple.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach. I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Took him no time at all on that one. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And I like how Williams immediately started getting back the other way, ready for the break.
Down low, it's stolen by SGA. Pushing it up, jumps up. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing them to get to the rim.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Williams drops them both. The Trailblazers with the lead. The Beast passes to Wembanyama. 17-foot shot on the way. Oklahoma City shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Williams for three. In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Just having his way on that one. Williams is showcasing a well-rounded offensive game. Piling up the points.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Caruso. Back to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander. Portland grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Doncic against Williams. Here's Wembanyama slicing to the basket. Up top, Doncic. He's guarded by Williams. Bucket is good. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
To the inside. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. For Oklahoma City, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Williams is checked in for the Trailblazers. Koulibaly comes in for Tamani Kamara. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Here's the Beast. 10 points for him. Wembanyama, a screen on SGA.
Oh, my goodness. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Williams. The Blazers getting the bucket.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
And the Thunder making a switch here.
Number 12, Thomas Sorber.
5 to shoot. Here's Caruso. The Thunder with another miss.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game. Well, kind of surprising. It's such a tight game. And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Williams, following the basket by Robert Williams. SGA passes to Williams. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, that's a part of Sharp's game that he takes very seriously.
Thunder trailing by 7. Williams passes to Caruso. Caruso sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams against Williams. Pocket 6. To the middle. Here's Caruso. Williams gets the bucket. And that's 15 points for Williams.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Sorber. Three-pointer on the way. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Portland leading by 5. And here's Sharp, defended by Caruso. Wembanyama sets a screen for Sharp. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Back to Caruso. From outside, off the mark.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Williams, a screen on George. Floats it up for Williams. And stolen by Caruso.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
It's all about effort with Dort. He's had nothing handed to him. When he wants something, this man takes it.
Here's Wembanyama for the... And it is good! And the buzzer! Wow!
Well, that's a gut punch to him to have. Just demoralizing.
And so it's Portland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this.
Get ready for your Occupied Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the Portland Trail Blazers.
They're completely in sync. It's like bees hive mind out there. Hear them, Kenny? Bzz, bzz,
Yeah, great passing, but much better in your bumblebee impression.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. Game 4 is always important, but does this game mean a little more to them, Shaq?
No doubt, Ernie. If they lose this series, it's finito. Done. They're not coming back from 3-1.
Hey, I have to agree with the big fella. Another loss, better get the fishing gear ready.
Ooh, high stakes. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
they should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
SGA with the ball. Hartenstein with the screen for SGA. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. Dort against Sharp. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Well, look, the defense has got to push Williams further away, or he'll do exactly that.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does break. Coulibaly with it. He's guarded by Williams. Jacks up a three. The Beast can't hit.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Here's the Beast. He's got 14. Wembanyama, nice screen on SGA. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Thunder trailing by 9. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Dort. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Coulibaly against Williams. Here's the Beast from downtown. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got 18 points.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
The Beast passes to Wembanyama. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Right side, Williams. Buries the long-range jumper. Now just a three-point Trailblazer lead.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Wembanyama inside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes of gone. Sharp, the pass to Williams. SGA with the steal. Over in the corner, Williams. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Wembanyama. Williams a screen. Here's the Beast. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it. Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's Dort. And the rejection by... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow-mo...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
These players are moving. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 12. Holmgren in the high post. Kamara on him. Holmgren dishes to Williams. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 23 points for Williams.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
Doncic passes to the beast. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 15. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Wembanyama's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Number 1, Amen Thompson. Victor Wembanyama is second.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
All free throws good from Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
SGA sets a screen for Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Portland grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's the beast. Here he goes. That one drops for him. The beast's got 19 points.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Got a piece of it. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Here's the beast. 19 points in the game. Wembanyama banked in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 30 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Inside, here's Hartenstein, and that'll be 2 free throws coming. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is under review.
We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside Williams to end the run. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's the beast. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the man.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. To the paint. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 7 points here in this quarter. Here's Thompson takes it off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
SGA on the wing. 12 points for him. Here's Hartenstein. And the Beast pulls it down.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Wembanyama passes to the Beast. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully.
Doncic, no good.
You can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's the Beast. 1 points in the game. Down low. The shot by Thompson, no good. Thunder trailing by 10. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. A shot by Williams, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by Williams. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Wallace with the ball. Guarded by Doncic. Holmgren wide open. Drains the three-pointer. Holmgren's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Oklahoma City. On the wing, Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. And taken away by Wallace. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, that's great recognition by Alex Caruso. Saw the turnover and sped ahead of the defense for the score.
Thompson, high post, and taken away by Wallace. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
And it's blocked. They recover it. And that's a foul called on Shane Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Shane Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the Beast, defended by Holmgren. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Now here's Caruso. Holmgren the pass to Wiggins. And stolen by Thompson. To the paint, here's the Beast. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Number 5, Lucas Dort. Trailblazers timeout.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Hendricks is checked in. Klay Thompson comes in for Tamani Kamara. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Doncic. And it's Sharp in for the Beast. Holmgren outside. Caruso finds Wallace. The rebound by Sharp. Trailblazers leading by 7. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down. Here's Holmgren, who's got 20. Here's Wallace, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Portland out in front, leading by 9. And we'll be back with you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that...
was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Sharp out there with Koulibaly. And it's Thompson, and it's Thompson, and it's Hendricks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Koulibaly. Sharp on the wing. Back to Koulibaly. On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock at 6. So for Dort, Thompson misses, and they're trailing by 9. There's Williams, nails the wide-open jump shot. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half.
Doing his thing with that midi. Williams assertive when it comes to looking for his shot.
Thompson. No good with the layup.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Koulibaly's got 5 rebounds tonight. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Thompson sets the pick for Thompson. Thompson outside. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
From deep, Williams gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 28.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
For three, Williams. Portland grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead early. Hendricks passes to Thompson. Pass to Hendricks. And stolen by Wallace. Now here's Williams. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 16 points here in the second half.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Here's Thompson. The Thunder pull it in. Caruso's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Now it's just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Timeout Blazers. Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey there, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now, here's George. Pass to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. For the three, Wembanyama with the rebound. Portland leading by 5 to the inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Here's Caruso. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's the Beast. Out to Doncic. Pass to the Beast. And it's blocked.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Doncic with the steal. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
In the first half, he handled the ball well, but he's been pretty reckless with it in the second half.
For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Now, here's George. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 5th foul.
Well, that's 5 now. It'll be interesting to see if they can continue to go at him to try to get him to foul out of this game.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Caruso. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's the Beast. Fires for deep. Nailed from three-point land. The Beast's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
3 on 3. Here's Caruso. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Holmgren kicks to SGA. That three off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage call. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Holmgren outside. Knocks it loose. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. Ahead. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. For the Thunder, Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. And then for the Trailblazers, Williams, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for the Beast. Now, here's SGA. It's blocked.
And Sharpe reportedly a 7-foot wingspan. You saw it in full effect on that block.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Here's Holmgren. Williams with the steal. Doncic looking it over. Sharpe. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Doncic. Luka bullies his way inside.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Now, here's Doncic. Williams finds Doncic. Over SGA. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats it up for Hartenstein. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Well, there's no wrong answer since the sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Doncic. Inside, taken away by Williams. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Throws down the breakaway jam.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
On the wing, Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander covered. SGA with the steal. Williams outside. Nice use of the glass on the finish. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
For the Trailblazers, Wembanyama, he's checked in for Williams. Amen Thompson comes in for Coulibaly. And it's the Beast in for Shaedon Sharpe. Here's the Beast. Throws it down. What an assist!
A big moment for the big man.
Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
Here's Holmgren. Now Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. The response! Slamming it home!
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's the beast, Wembanyama. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And again with the rebound.
And he seems like he's grabbing every rebound out there.
That last one ties him for most in a playoff game in this organization's history.
Yeah, Wembanyama is an ideal pick-and-roll partner. There's just so many ways he can beat the defense.
Count it!
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Here's the beast. Thompson, a screen on Williams. Now Thompson, taken away by Williams. And even 3-on-3 break. Lou Dort. Here's another rebound.
This night will have a place in the franchise history book. Since the team's existence, no one's had this many rebounds in a postseason game.
He has been sensational. A show of force on the glass. Outside, SGA. He drills the 3.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's the beast. Oh, the slam dunk.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring rate.
Now Hartenstein. Dort outside. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 13 fouls. Shooting for Portland.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. No luck that time either. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
They need a quick bucket here.
This is big.
Huge. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Doncic for the rebound. So the Trailblazers win it. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat grip.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.